Hello, and if you're new to this channel, welcome. I know for some reason my video where I was just messing around with this free ship designing a boat seems to be doing really well. It's kind of a tutorial sort of thing. So if you like that kind of content, I'll post more boat design types of videos if you want. I might not have access to free ship. I'm in the process of moving. If you've watched my other bus video, you'll know about that. I've all kinds of other things I've done with boat design. So yeah, if you have any questions about boat design, let me know in the comments below of this video or below the other video, and I can make more boat design videos if that's what you guys are interested in. In this video though, I'm going to talk about my progress moving into the bus. It's a little bit of a dead week for me because I have to wait basically until next week before I know lots of things, like how much money I'm going to have and where I'm going to be, where I'm gonna have to get a storage unit, so I need to figure out where that is. But mostly this week I'm just trying to figure out what I'm planning on doing once I get the bus moved and exactly where I'm going to move the bus to. I would prefer not to continue working as an Amazon driver, as much as it's fun, but it's not exactly very rewarding, either financially or in any other way, although people are getting their supplies right now, which is good. I was planning on taking the bus out this weekend and testing out all my equipment, but then all these fires moved in, kind of all of a sudden, and things started getting really smoky, and I don't really want to be outside too much. I ended up going out anyways, and I'm gonna have to be working out in that smoke. I have to work out in that smoke back on Tuesday, and hopefully it clears up by Saturday, but it's not looking good. So I'm trying to avoid just being outside and breathing in that stuff. I'm doing just whatever I can do online to figure out how to make things work. So I'm just scouting out properties that are renting out RV spots, and then I'm going to be scouting out campgrounds as well, at least online. I did go visit one today, and it was a pretty interesting experience. Mostly ended up being a lot smokier than I had planned on. I had checked the weather before I left. It looked like that there was supposed to be this nice onshore breeze that was going to be clearing up the smoke this evening in Seattle, and along the coast things should have been clearing up. And that's definitely not what I found. So on the way down there, it started off looking like a slightly smoky day. As you can see off in the distance, there was plenty of smoke. But as I started getting further south, it started getting a little bit smokier. There was a little bit of traffic. Oddly enough, just north of there was a fire that the fire department was putting out on the side of the road. This was just in the middle of Fife. It was a little strange. And as we get further south, it's even smokier. And it just continues like this, smokier and smokier for a while. Now I'm off I-5, headed down to the coast. Getting even smokier. Off in the distance there, you can see the incomplete nuclear reactors over by Centralia, or those are the cooling towers for the nuclear reactors. As you can see, they're getting a little bit obscured. Usually you can see on a clear day. As I left Aberdeen and started heading out towards ocean shores, I was actually headed towards Copalis Beach, but same direction. The smoke started getting really quite thick as you got towards the edge of the coast, and even with the recirculation on and the air conditioning in the car, you could still smell the smoke pretty strong inside the car. So I parked just outside one of the campgrounds I was looking at. This would be for on my days off, when I'm not working. And it's a nice area. I walked about a mile down the beach, and it was actually really surprising how many people were out there driving around and just hanging out on the beach, even though it smelled like you had your head stuck in a campfire. I decided to follow this path up above the beach there, just to see what it was like, see how much area there was, and that trail actually goes really far back in there, and there's a lot of natural landscape back there, a lot more than I thought. This heads back towards the main road, although main road is quite a ways from there. And you can see how smoky it was, and it was just getting smokier and smokier, so I decided to just turn around and head back after I was done here. So that was my day today. That was a 2 to 2.5 hour drive, depending on the direction, and I learned a lot about that area. I've been there before, but I hadn't really seen what the campgrounds and stuff like were like. I didn't actually go into the campground. It just looked like a pretty standard campground, nothing too exciting, but the area was nice enough, and the people around seemed to be just fine. There weren't really any problems there. So I'd love to go stay there on my days off, or hopefully even longer than that. I'm hoping I can work my way down the coast, but with all these fires going on and with me still not making enough money remotely, I don't know if it's going to be possible or not. We'll see. I'll do what I can. The other place I looked at, which might be a good temporary solution, we'll see by next week, is there's a property out in Gold Bar, Washington, which is in Snohomish County. It's up in the foothills, or it looks like it's up in the foothills. Really, it's almost at sea level, surprisingly, but it's basically on the edge of the mountains. And it's a horse farm. It's actually a really beautiful area, but it's a lot more expensive than I really want to be spending. And they're running a 3-month lease minimum. She actually preferred a 6-month lease, and I definitely am not going to commit to a 6-month lease right now. 3 months, maybe. Whatever the case, I don't know if I can afford it or not. I might end up staying at the Camino Islands State Park, which I sometimes go to Camino Island for my driving routes, and that's a beautiful area as well. So hopefully one of those will work out. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, just leave me a comment down below, letting me know what you wanted to see more of. If If you guys just want to see more boat design stuff, I can do that. I'm happy to do whatever. I'm just having fun making videos once a week. If you want to see more of my Skoolie and moving into that, let me know, and I'll do whatever. I don't really care. I'm just having fun putting up videos every week. I used to do a lot of videos when I was in high school, and so it's fun to get back to doing that again. So just remember to hit the like button, hit subscribe if you want to see more random content, and I'll see you on the next video.